Alright, hey XanGo. Hey, look at this, we're going high class today. We've got a cameraman with us this time. How nice is that? Okay, I got a great email. This is an email I got a little while back from one of my team members that I've been saving for to do a video on it, because it's a great question. It's an objection we run into a lot. I'm of course not going to really reveal who wrote me this email, but I'm glad that they wrote the email, and I'm going to basically read you my response to it. She wrote me an email. She's talking about a prospect that has decided not to cancel her auto ship and not to build the business. And she's telling me that this prospect got on a three-way phone call, she listened to some CDs, and she was putting a lot of emphasis on if the product worked for her. And she didn't see some results on the product. And then she went on to, the distributor went on to say, I guess I can't win with all of them, but hopefully I will succeed without her. I want it so badly. So that was the email that I received from my distributor. And I just want to give you my response. First off, she said, hopefully I'll succeed without her. And I said, hopefully, exclamation mark, exclamation, exclamation, question, question, question. She has nothing to do with whether or not you're going to succeed. This one prospect is just one prospect. Doesn't matter how much potential they had, how much you thought that they could be good at it. They're just one person. They have nothing to do with whether or not you're going to succeed. You can't be waiting on other people. You have to build your business with or without them. I can't tell you how many people I've lost that have great potential, but it's just potential, so don't get so hung up on a single person. But this is what I wanted to particularly read to you, though, is just how I respond to people that say, either at the beginning, if they say, well, let me see if the product works for me, and if it works for me, then I'll jump into the business, or afterwards, if they say, well, I was kind of interested in the business, but the product didn't work for me, so how can I share it with others? So I'm just going to read this response that I wrote back to her. Okay, no problem. I really appreciate that you gave it a try. It really means a lot to me. It's totally okay that you've decided not to pursue XanGo as a business, but there is one point that I want to make that I think is important. I shared XanGo with you originally because, and then you give her a sincere compliment. I shared it with you originally because I think you have such great people skills. It'd be so much fun for us to work together. You're a real dynamic person. You're really industrious, whatever you want to say. But I shared it with you originally because, and then you give them a sincere compliment. And I think you could do incredibly well with this business if you chose to go for it. From the beginning, you seemed very set on seeing if the product worked for you first before making any decisions on the business. Of course, I can understand why a person would feel this way, but there are a few problems with this decision. The biggest being that the product doesn't work for everybody. It would be analogous to a doctor saying that he won't prescribe a drug unless it works for him first, or the owners of Walmart saying they won't carry a product until they've personally tried it in their own house. My point being this, even though the product may not give you the results you're looking for, it doesn't mean that it can't dramatically impact the lives of others around you. XanGo has sold over $1 billion in sales in 5 years, and they're the most successful beverage launch from the largest non-alcoholic beverage manufacturer in the world. This simply is not possible unless you have a product that works incredibly well for people. So I understand that it is important to believe in a product before considering selling it. However, I hope that you can see the fallacy in basing your belief on your own results. It would be a shame to miss a great opportunity for the simple reason that you were the 1 in 10 people that didn't notice any results. That said, you are of course free to do whatever you want to do, and I don't want you to think that there's any negativity here. Again, it really means a lot to me that you trusted me enough to try it in the first place. Thanks for taking the time. So that was kind of my response. And feel free to use those words if you find that valuable. But the point being, you want to compliment the person. You're telling them how much you appreciate them taking the time. You're really telling them that it meant a lot to you. But you're making the point. People need to realize that if you're looking at this only from the product, then all that matters is what it does for you. And certainly we need to educate people on the preventative benefits so they can know all the stuff that it's doing in your body that you can't actually feel. But if you're looking at this from a business standpoint, it doesn't matter what the product does for you. It matters what it has the potential of doing for other people. So again, if you're the 1 in 10 people that don't feel any different, then maybe that's frustrating for you, but you still have the power to dramatically impact people's lives with this product. people around you. I don't have any life-changing results on this product, but I've seen what it did for my parents. I've seen what it did for many, many close friends and family. It doesn't matter that it doesn't have any real major noticeable things for me. I mean, I notice some little things, but you know, they're minor compared to the major things that we see happening with this product. So that's just the point that you want to get across to your you know, prospects and people that bring up that concern. Okay, anyway, thanks a lot, and thanks to my distributor for letting me share that email. We'll see you guys later.